Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone is well. Let's quickly jump into the setups. So in front of us, we have the Dow yearly high-low, currently between levels of 50 and 61.8 as support and resistance. If you look at the moving averages, 8 is above 21. That's indicating trend is up. So with that, we're waiting for a push above the 61.8 to aim for that 89 target. On the Dow monthly high-low, currently between levels of 100 and 127 as support resistance. So trend is up. 8 is above 21, above 50. So we're still looking for that 127 target level there. On the Dow weekly high-low, currently between levels of 77 and 89 as support resistance. If you look at moving averages, trend is slightly down. 50 is above 21, above 8. Also, it looks to be. So with that, we're waiting for a candle close below the 38.2, break previous candle low to aim for the 23.6 first TP, 11-second TP, stop loss being at the 50. Remember, guys, as soon as we hit the first red line, we move our trailing stop to entry. As soon as we hit the first TP, we move our trailing stop to the first red line. And as soon as we hit the second red line, we move our trailing stop to the first TP. On the Dow daily high-low, currently between levels of 61.8 and 77. You'll see I only have longs above 100 and shorts below 0. The ranges inside are a little bit tight for me. So with trend being up, 8 is above 21, above 50. I'm only looking for a long above the 100 level. So candle close above the 100 level, break previous candle high. We aim for the 127 first TP, 161.8 second TP, stop loss being at the 77. Remember, guys, if we hit the first red line, we move our trailing stop to entry. When we hit the first TP, we move our trailing stop to the first red line. And as soon as we hit the second red line, we move our trailing stop to the first TP. USD yearly high-low, currently between levels of 0 and minus 127. Support resistance, if you look at the moving averages, 50 is above 21, above 8. That's indicating trend is down. So we're still looking for that, that minus 161.8 target level there. On a USD monthly high-low, currently between levels of 100 and 127. Trend is up. It is above 21, above 50. So we're still looking now for a push above the 127 level to aim for that 161.8 target. On a USD weekly high-low, currently between levels of 89 and 100. If you look at the moving averages, 50 is above 21, above 8. That's indicating trend is down. So we're waiting now for a candle close below 38.2, break previous candle low to aim for the 23.6 first TP, 11-second TP, stop loss being at the 50. Remember, guys, as soon as we hit the first red line, we move our trailing stop to entry. As soon as we hit first TP, move our trailing stop to the first red line. As soon as we hit the second red line, we move our trailing stop to the first TP. The USD daily high-low, currently between levels of 23.6 and 38.2 support resistance. If you look at moving averages, 8 is above 21, above 50. That's indicating trend is up. You'll also see I placed the longs only above 100 and shorts only above 0 since the range is inside a little bit too tight. So with the trend being up, I'm only looking for a long above 100. So candle close above 100, break previous candle high to aim for the 127 first TP, 161.8 second TP, stop loss being at the 77. Remember, guys, as soon as we hit the first red line, we move our trailing stop to entry. As soon as we hit the first TP, we move our trailing stop to the first red line. And as soon as we hit the second red line, we move our trailing stop to the first TP. On the DAX yearly high-low, currently between the levels of 38.2 and 23.6, the support resistance. If you look at the moving averages, 8 is above 21. That's indicating trend is up. So with that, we want to push above the 61.8 to aim for that 89 target. On the DAX monthly high-low, we've reached all the targets to the upside. We need to wait for moving average crossover before we can look for anything else. On the DAX weekly high-low, currently between the levels of 89 and 100 as support resistance. If you look at the moving averages, 8 has crossed 21 slightly. We have triggered about two days ago, a little bit earlier there we also got a trigger. So with that, we are still in the straight to aim for the 127 first TP, 161.8 second TP, stop loss being at the 77. Remember, guys, same rules apply with the red lines. On the DAX daily high-low, currently between levels of 50 and 61.8 as support resistance. If you look at the moving averages, 8 is above 21, above 50. That's indicating trend is up. Same story, above 100 long, below 0 short. So with the trend being up, I'm only looking for a long above 100. So candle close above the 100 level, break previous candle high to aim for the 127 first TP, 161.8 second TP, stop loss being at the 77. Remember, guys, same rules apply with the red lines. On the Aussie yearly high-low, currently between levels of 89 and 100 as support and resistance. Sorry, guys. We're only at 89, 100 support resistance. We're looking at moving averages. 8 is above 21. We have broken the 100 level, so we're still aiming for that 127 target level there. On the Aussie monthly high low, currently above all the levels, so we don't have any indications to go anywhere now at the moment. We need to wait for moving average crossover. On the Aussie weekly high low, currently between levels of 77 and 89. If you're looking at moving averages, looks like 80 is busy crossing 21 to the downside. And with that, I'm only looking for a short below 38.2. So candle close below 38.2 level, break previous candle low to aim for the 23.6 first TP, 11-second TP, and stop loss being at the 50. Remember, guys, same rules apply with the red lines. On the Aussie daily high low, currently on that 0 level, trend is down, 50 is above 21, above 8, that's indicating trend is down. So with that, we're only waiting for a candle close either below the 0 level, break previous candle low for that trigger short to aim for the minus 127 and minus 161.8, stop loss being at the 23.6. And remember, guys, same rules apply with the red lines. Guys, I thank you so much for joining in. Hope you have a fantastic day. All the luck with your trading. Cheers, guys.